tired of winning. We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win.
Oh no!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and let's get into another episode. Now in this video, I'll be telling you how Caspa is perfectly aligned for a big pump. Now it takes a lot of conviction, it takes a lot of courage to be positive in times like this. Everybody is freaking out, everybody is so shocked about the tariffs. But what if I told you that this is not just a thing that was planned by Donald Trump when he got into office? It is something that was planned way before. President Trump has been calling attention to the disaster falsely marketed as free trade for decades. In reality, foreign countries have gotten rich at the expense of American worker. Today, he finally levels the playing field. Now let's watch this video and you're going to know exactly what I actually mean.
And yet we let Japan come in and dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free trade. If you ever go to Japan right now and try to sell something, forget about it, Oprah. Just forget about it. It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars, their VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people. I mean, you can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country. Kuwait, they live like kings. The poorest person in Kuwait, they live like kings. And yet they're not paying. We make it possible for them to sell their oil. Why aren't they paying us 25% of what they're making? It's a joke. And yet
now, the reason I say this in the beginning is because you can see this is something that Donald Trump was thinking about even when he was still young. You can see the difference, even the difference in appearance. You can see the difference in age, but the same mindset that he had. He knew exactly that there was a big trade deficit. Every country was taking advantage of the United States. The United States is importing a lot of goods, but the US products get a lot of tariffs when they're being exported to other nations. So this is something that he always was thinking, and he was up to this thing, and finally he is now implementing his ideas. Now this is not a happy moment for most of the markets, especially the stock market. Now when you look at the stock market, everything is down like from 40% to 20%, 19%. The list can be like 18%. There's bloodbath everywhere in the markets. Everything is losing, and I think Donald Trump expects this to happen in the short term. But in the long run, I think this is something that has to be done. I talked about this in the previous video, and if you haven't checked it out, make sure to go and check this video out. But why did I say that Caspa is programmed for a very big pump? Everything in these markets is about timing. You can be actually right, you can be right, but if the timing is wrong, I think you're going to lose everything. Now Caspa is perfectly positioned for a very big pump, and I'm going to reference one of the X tweets here, and it says tariff silver lining. 10 blocks per second hard fork on May 5th 2025, and Fed rate cut decision May 7th 2025. So actually no one knows exactly what the Fed is going to do in the next meeting, but looking at what is actually happening, take a look at what is happening. I talked about this in the previous video that everything that is happening this month, April, the results are going to be seen in the numbers that come out on May, and this is actually going to trigger the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates. They are now forced to cut rates, and when they cut rates, I think it's going to be a very big bullish signal for the crypto markets. And this comes about after Caspa just releases 10 blocks per second. Now you can see how perfectly aligned is Caspa. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Is this going to happen as I think, or is there going to be another thing? Now we all know that after 10 blocks per second, Caspa is going to be the fastest proof of work. It's going to be the best catalyst. I always talk about the Caspa 10 blocks per second as one of the biggest upgrades that is going to happen in this bull run. Everything else is going to be based on 10 blocks per second. Everything that is going to be built on Caspa is going to be in favor, or is going to be on the basis that Caspa can process 10 blocks per second, and everything that comes into Caspa uses that unique feature in order to create things on top of it. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this tariff thing? What do you think about this perfect alignment of the Federal Reserve and Trump tariffs? I believe Trump wants the weaker dollar, and the weaker dollar is actually good for this period. They want a weaker dollar because they want the United States to have competitive advantage when exporting goods. If the dollar is weak, that means the US goods are going to be very strong in terms of competition, because they're going to be cheap and they get competitive value in the marketplace. Don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and see you in another episode.